Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Sims Medieval. This time we learn what happens when you forget to save your actual audio file and you have to post-work, basically, 2 full episodes, this one and the next one. Yeah, let's go and see what's going on. I'm still moderately mauled. Quest timer is not up yet, and well, Delia has a little bit of a problem with a forest bandit here, and that needs to be taken care of. Well. Let's see if that works out. Spoiler alert, I know the result. Let's try the hill smash, because you know, fighting gets easier after a while, but for the first couple of hits here, I really get my ass kicked. But Delilah comes back with a nice hill smash, something that she probably learned. Yeah, that was one of the first things she learned in the castle when she arrived, and was like, hey, maybe I should have a shot at the, you know, being a queen here. And then this girl comes along. Hill smash is coming up. You'll see that. There you go. And she cannot do anything about this. Looking at her stamina and health, we know that's the end. Yeah! Haha, victorious. I like how the being victorious actually reflects in your progression there, in your focus. But since she is moderately mauled, it's still negative, which is not good for the overall quest performance. Yeah, let's collect the wood. That is important for the quest. It's not up yet, but still. At this point, I wanted to get this thing done because I didn't know how long this moderately mauled thing would take me to recover from. Obviously, it's 9 hours plus because you go from moderately to lightly, and there was always adventure waiting to be found in the forest. The wood was collected, and the kingdom would soon prosper from it. From an amount of wood that I can carry. Okay, let's get the 50 XP, and that is the more important part right now, and I will come back to this. I will try during the entire campaign to make sure that I level up the characters. This year, just discovering the different bushes is really just for food. I don't care so much for the XP that come from it, but I want the XP. Because I want to level her up as soon as possible, and then, you know, if other fights come on later that she needs to win, obviously I'm very, very interested in winning those. So, some wildflowers. Let's search on. Nope, not this one. There's a couple. I think this one is one. Yeah. I am very, very pedantic about these bushes because it's basically free food, right? There's basically 0 risk. It raises your status, and so obviously I want Delia to have some healthy food choices there. She's not a vegetarian. I will make a vegetarian character. I need to double check with the subscriber who ordered the Padawan priest if that's okay, making the Padawan a vegetarian. But yeah, that's basically what it will come down to. So I have 3 characters created with her so far. There's a 4th one coming, the Padawan priest, that's already basically being claimed. Make sure that if you want to have one of the characters coming up, that you let me know, and I will include your wishes in how to build these characters. I will try to stay away from too much wooing, because that has certain consequences in the medieval times. And yeah, I'd say rightfully so. There were certainly there's a couple of people who know how to prevent these things from happening, but you don't want too many kids in this environment. Although also kids is not a big influence on the overall gameplay. It's not like in Sims 4. So building a church. He's basically asking for a church so that these people can be properly buried. But I'm not dead yet, right? They're still alive. They're breathing back there. Basically, look more sleeping. So yeah, the next building, at some point, will be the Padawan monastery. I struggle with the Jacobian or whatever the name of them is. It's a little bit... I find it a little bit weird, right? Let's just pick some more flowers here. I don't think that Delilah needs to actually worry at this point about building a monastery. But more about the fact that it's getting dark, it's getting late, and she needs to get some stuff done. And I always forget that if I use the fast forward with the vertical bar there, that it will stop immediately once the action's done. There, see? I always hover over the play button for some reason. Okay. There's 2 more bushes here, right next to the entrance of the village. Not that one. These 2, yeah. See, I keep doing this thing with the play button. I never realized that in game. Just, going back now and rewatching it. I don't know why I'm doing this. Alright, so is that enough seeds? I think it's like, how many I got? 13? That's a lot of seeds. Let's go back to the castle. Have some food because Delia is getting hungry. Need to figure out. I think I mentioned that in the previous or in this episode. I need to figure out how to store food, that if I ask someone to make me some food, that I actually get it. This is something that really bugs me. Like I can get fish and I can get venison and fowl and doesn't matter. I need to store that somewhere. Also, I will try to in the entire campaign share more of the equipment, more tradables. You remember when I get the trader, I obviously do these kind of things. But yeah. Poor Naomi. Let's talk to one of them. Baxter and make her a friend. I need friends. Every queen needs friends. There she goes. Very polite to wait for your queen. That worked. Ask her for the kingdom. And then comfort her. Yes. And as soon as I clicked comfort her, I remembered that was not a good choice. She didn't like that at all, so there needed to be an apology coming up. I'm so sorry for the loss of your husband, but my husband isn't dead yet. Something around that. Oh, I'm so sorry. How would I know? You all look alike, peasant. Nah, Carolina is entitled. It's not Delia who is entitled here. There you go.
Gineth Shino.
Shomid. No Vehal.
Now there's the pen. Regziba, Javin
So I probably will make a cut in between. I don't know exactly when. I will just, you know, keep commenting, and at some point there will be a cut in the video, just so you're not surprised about that. Well, we try to figure out what it is about Carolina that Delia likes, because I think the two are hitting it off here, as you can really see. Nah, we're not sending her to the stocks or threatening her for money. That's not okay. Let's tell a joke. The language of laughter is a very good way to make friends, right? Except if you laugh about them. Or but that was obviously not about one of these two. It was obviously about one of the guards down in the village who can't find his ass in the dark. I think Delia will need to make some changes to how the guard is set up, just to make sure that, you know, Stordyr needs to be safe for the future, and we're certainly going to do that. We have a knight in our midst, and I will make sure that I play this guy a lot. Oh, see, that makes like Delia the blacksmith and the knight, right? 3. I'm so confused right now. Shit. Now we can give an inspirational speech. I think that will help. Maybe it helps me to remember what I did here. It's really hard for me to re-watch this and be fully in it. I prefer live commenting when I play. There you go. Silver. I want to play up to gold, obviously. I want to play up to platinum because I want to end all the quests with platinum. As you remember from the last couple of seasons, I'm interested in making this perfect, which I don't know if it's possible, since you might remember first episode. I have never played this part of the campaign. Let's tell her a dramatic story, and then at some point I think it's bedtime because it's 12, almost midnight. There might be werewolves. Spoiler alert, there aren't any. Let's just do one more and then go to bed. What could they possibly be talking about? For hours. It's fine. Make funny faces. You can come work here in the kitchen or something.
Yeah, Zespagrel. Da Vintosh Yamak Barem Bitosh.
And I think that's it. Yeah. Small talk is so important.
Elvoni Lebrol's Peroche.
Norsiyag. Teshima Bome.
So, made a new friend, plus 20 focus, which when you are injured is really important. And it's, by the way, it's one of the tactics that you can use to counteract injuries or other negative focus that you try to, you know, if you can't do anything else, try to talk to people and try to make friends and get some bonus over that. Because 11 hours plus 20 focus, that's quite a bit. It really does have an impact. Okay. We're done here? No? Still not? My god. Nope. Let's say a good night song. We all have to go to bed. No, I cannot sing. I'm sorry. Yeah, there you go. That was very short and very awkward. Let's go to bed. But not into this bed. That one needs to go. It's really terrible. Question is just, should it be a big one or a single bed? Obviously, I am interested in not getting a crown prince right at the beginning, or princess, who knows, beginning of the campaign. But I promised that I would decorate the rooms better. And in this particular case, let's go for a double bed, as far as I remember. Yeah, but not the red one. Yeah, that one's better. How to place it? Right there? To the corner? Yeah, that's fine. I will probably change that at some point, because it kind of occupies a lot of space this way. It looks good, but it occupies a lot of space. And I will also move the kitchen over to the other room, because that doesn't make sense to have it here. Sure, the fire is nice, but let's go to bed. Oh, God, it's 1 a.m. It's not, it's 8 p.m. here, but... Alright. I don't know why he's coming in here in the middle of the night. And that just proves how good of a sleeper Delia is, because otherwise he would probably go to the pit. You do not observe the queen while she's sleeping. That's a no-go. I am, well, and he's gone. So we're still in silver, but that's... There he is again. Get the hell out here. It's 6 a.m. She needs to get ready for her morning chores. Tis. Let's get some seed porridge here. Not that one. Ugh. This one's better. That will give me some good, how can I say? Some good energy for the day, some focus. I'm in the plus, and 5 hours, the minor wound is gonna go away, and I have 10 hours of having slept really, really well. So, get a good meal in now, and I'm set for the day in terms of focus. Very nice, very nice. That smells. But where do we eat? No, don't put it there. Excuse me, you need to eat that. She's not completely hungry, that's why. And don't sit on a throne and eat. Thank God, that would be so awkward. There needs to be more decoration, right? This is really bland. This is really bland. And this bench seems to be her favorite spot. Maybe I decorate there as well. Maybe a better bench. Can I build plants here? Like small trees? This is what really bugs me about The Sims Medieval, that you cannot really live out your creativity. I understand why they did it. It's just a real bummer. And as someone mentioned in the comments the other day, it's probably not going to be a Sims 5 that we are really going to enjoy. I haven't looked at this competition game, honestly, because I just don't have time for that. I really do not. I will probably follow the input of my daughter regarding this. It's funny how we got scolded for being too gamey, and now our kids are more gaming, and we're like, I'm not sure that's a good thing. Good. Let's hold court here. I am not sure if someone is actually going to come. Let's speed up the time a little bit. Oh, there you go. Look who it is. Look who it is. It's Othello, the pale blacksmith half-elf. Oh, he does not look happy. What is it you want? This is annoying. Alright, my neighbor has trimmed his shrubs into rude, vulgar shapes. I seek permission to burn them with fire. Fire is a good tool. It's both powerful and completely under control. I will allow this. There's no law that strictly prohibits vulgar shrubbery, not unless it portrays the monarch in a negative light. Permission must be denied. Here's the thing, I never tried light it up. Is there a danger to doing that? Othello obviously didn't like it, and now we have a ditch in the relationship between the two. That's not good. I need to make sure that Othello is gonna be my friend, because that guy needs to create all the weapons and armor for the kingdom. Be it the spy, be it the queen, or, you know,